What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Actually, a thought just came to me today. If you can read the title pretty much tells you everything, the title of this video. But I thought about, if you're an employee and you're actually getting ready to transition from another job, what do you normally do? You normally go online, you look at sites like Indeed, you look at sites like Monster, you look at, I guess there's various government sites that you can look on for jobs as well. But the thing is, in order for you to get that job, the company that you are actually trying to work for has to know who you are. So the only way that they know who you are is you have to market to them. And then I started thinking about that. It's like business owners do the same thing. I mean, even you take YouTube, for instance, where you can actually go on YouTube and you can market yourself. Nobody knows who you are. You have to obviously get your information out. You have to get your product out. You have to share it with everybody. Why don't you take the time to pretty much learn how to use YouTube as a business? I have a book that you can pretty much download. You can download it for free. I'm going to give it to you for free. How much information, or how much good information that you actually can get, where you can get for free. How much information can you get for free? And obviously, as I say, nothing's free, but this book is free. All you have to do is click the link and actually put in your email address, and I will actually send you the book. So you can learn how to use YouTube. I mean, there's various ways that you can use YouTube to make money. So instead of going out looking for a part-time job, a second job, in addition to your full-time job, you can actually get on YouTube, learn techniques, learn mechanisms of YouTube. Actually, I pulled up a few channels here. Let me share my screen with you. Where I pulled up a few channels right here where just different topics that people are talking about. You have a story that you can share. You have something that you can tell people. I mean, whether it's your friends, whether it's your relatives, or whoever it is, you can get on here and just talk about it. Just pretend that you are actually talking to a person. Pretend like you're actually walking them through. I mean, people come to you for advice. Why don't you just get on YouTube and share, the advice and the information that you have? All you have to do is just get, certain programs, or even just use your phone. You can get up and use your phone, just make sure that you turn it wide, make sure you turn your phone wide this way instead of vertical. Make sure you turn it horizontal. That way it'll go on YouTube and it'll look like, a video like this. Because sometimes people do vertical videos on YouTube and then they're just pretty much straight up, straight up and down. And then it doesn't look right on YouTube because YouTube is made for, I guess, a widescreen or horizontal picture or video. So, but actually I pulled up these are actually some of the people that I actually follow and that I've subscribed to. Actually, I like this guy here. It's T-Jazz. And he actually talks about basketball, which he has 1.17 million subscribers. You can see he just goes around and plays basketball with different people. And actually, he did one recently, which I don't know if he's with Lonzo Ball here or if he's just talking to Lonzo Ball. Or talking about Lonzo Ball, where actually he did another video with another guy that actually has a channel as well, AJ Lamprey. And obviously I like this guy too, the professor. Actually, he does basketball as well, and the professor actually played with And1. So if you guys know And1, which he has 4.43 million subscribers, which I think even TJazz started after him. Then I actually pulled up another channel. That way I won't bombard you guys with just basketball all day, where I actually just typed in stories. Well, actually right here, I kind of typed in stories before, and then this popped up and I clicked off of the page. But if you look right here, it actually talks about this, I guess it's a lady, where it says My Story Animated, where she just pretty much tells stories about I guess stuff that happens in her life. I haven't really looked at this channel, but she has 2.01 million subscribers, 2.001, 2 million subscribers pretty much. So, and then obviously you have motivational videos where these people are actually talking about motivational videos, which some of this I don't know if I would do because I don't know how they're getting access to some of these contents. Because with a lot of these motivational videos and everything, people actually, what they do is they actually just pretty much use other videos and the content from other videos and make another video. So you have to be careful with that. Even if it is in, Creative Commons, you have to be careful with using somebody else's information, because obviously what can happen is if somebody actually goes to one page and they download a video from somebody else's page, which they may not have privileges and authority to do that, or maybe they specifically might have privileges to do that. You really don't know the surrounding circumstances with, why people are downloading videos. But anyway, they might take a video, upload it to Creative Commons, and then you go and take the video itself and then post it on your page, because a lot of people are talking about that. What I would suggest is, well, actually, if you take that video, put it up on your page, it may actually be, you might have a copyright infringement where that video may not have supposed to have been in Creative Commons. So therefore, if you take that video, put it on your page, YouTube is actually going to put a strike against you, and possibly maybe lawsuits and all that stuff. But I think they'll warn you 3 times, I think. But after that, they'll end up shutting down your channel. But why would you want to get strikes against your channel? What I would suggest is, if the information is that valuable to you in the video, or even if it is a viral video, just take the video and remake the video, as in your own pictures, your own images, and just talk about it. Maybe you can just get on there and even talk about it, give a shout out to the video, because obviously I think that you can do that. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a lawyer, but you can just pretty much, like I referenced these channels here, you can obviously take the videos and just use the content, talk about them. And I mean, another thing that you can do is, obviously, some of you guys out there are readers. Some of you guys obviously watch movies, watch Netflix, watch TV. People are interested in all that stuff. Rather than somebody just going on Netflix and watching a movie, wasting 2 hours, if the movie's no good, you can actually just give reviews on Netflix videos, which obviously that's a good idea. I just thought about that. But you can obviously take Netflix. You can go watch movies on Netflix and just give your review on them, whether it was a good movie or a bad movie. Don't give any spoilers, no spoiler alerts or anything like that. But you can just get on there and you can actually just talk, give a review about the movie. You can give a review about books. You can give reviews about restaurants, local restaurants, anything like that you can do. Just give reviews. Just start a channel, get your content out there. And actually, I have a book that you can download. It's in the comments. And then if you don't, it's actually how to make revenue, how to make money on YouTube, pretty much how to make profits from YouTube, how you can use YouTube to make money. You can use YouTube as a business. I just read a story about another lady who pretty much, she was trying to do a lot of stuff online, and then she said she just started taking YouTube seriously, and she posted one video for 90 days. And now, obviously, I think she has like 55,000 subscribers or something. Her name is Marissa Romero. Actually, you can pull up her channel, which, yeah, so you can actually check out her channel. She has a lot of different videos about how to make money and everything like that online. But you can check out her channel as well. You can check out my channel as well, because I pretty much do the same thing. And I want to give you guys this new book on how to make money on YouTube as a business. I mean, you guys are going out there looking for part-time jobs. You're going to have to learn a trade. You're going to have to learn a skill. When you get a new job, you're going to have to learn new things and new developments. So you're probably saying, well, I need money now. But the thing is, if you're always constantly in survival mechanism, that's a survival mechanism where you always think that you need money now. And there's also a lot in that statement as well, as far as you saying you need money. You just want money. Yeah, I know you got bills and all that stuff to pay, but you also can transition your thoughts, where you can say, how can I get money? Start thinking about different ways that you can get money, instead of, going from job to job, jumping from job to job, having 2, 3, 4, jobs. Actually, there was a time in my life where I had 2 full-time jobs, but because of the internet and because of the connections I made, because of the mentors that I partnered with, I partnered with Ty Lopez. I met Ty Lopez. I actually interviewed his business partner, Alex Meir. I actually went to Africa for 111 days, actually Rwanda, to start a digital marketing company. The situation didn't go as well as I wanted it to go, but the thing is, you are learning different things. You're learning different mechanisms. You're learning things about business by just stepping out there. The fear of the unknown. You're always going to have a fear of the unknown. So why don't you just step out there? It's unknown. You pretty much your whole life, you went from, just doing various jobs. Like I said, I've had 2 full-time jobs. I've had a full-time job and a part-time job. I worked 80 hours a week. I was always working. working extra overtime. Instead of working overtime on your job, or instead of picking up, a part-time or second job, or maybe you actually do need, the job right now, a second job, 2 or 3 jobs. But I mean, I would encourage you actually just to download this book and just look at another alternative where you can actually start making money online. Actually, I still remember the first time that I purchased actually, let me throw myself back up on the screen here. I still remember the first time that I purchased my first course. It pretty much just sat up, for almost 5-6 hours on my computer screen, and I was like, well, do I want to buy it? Because people are skeptical. I was skeptical at first. I didn't know who the guy was, but you can go check him out. His name is Adrian Morrison, which I ended up actually meeting him, and then actually now I actually partnered with his brother, and you have an opportunity to partner with him as well. Actually, I did an interview. His name is Anthony Morrison, which he does a lot of stuff on affiliate marketing. He is actually a multi-millionaire. And he has a property down in Destin, Florida, actually several properties down in Destin, Florida. And you can actually check out a way that you can partner with him. I'll actually put that link in the comments below as well. But I still remember the first time that I actually purchased my first course, which was that was about 3-4 years ago now. And I remember I kept going back to my wife. I was like, I don't know, if this is real, can you really make money online? But she had already made money online, but I didn't know if the guy was a skeptic or not. But, and then actually, my first introduction to a course like that was actually, I had to pay, which was around probably $1,000 or so, which was a good bit. That was a good bit, at the time. My background is actually, was a lab technician in the lab. I used to work for different pharmaceutical companies and everything like that. And I was a lab technician, used to run HPLCs, GCs, which I don't know if you guys know what that is or not, but actually we just used to analyze different chemicals. We used to analyze different components to figure out if they had certain chemicals in them, but that's regardless of the case. You don't need any of that. I mean, you might be thinking, well, I don't have a background like that, which obviously is pretty much, I'm just an employee. I was just an employee, pretty much like you are, just a regular employee. I mean, just for a normal company, pretty much, I've been penny, nickel, dime as far as getting, 25-cent, 30-cent raises. Yeah, in the lab, lab technician. Some of my actually titles were, analytical chemist and stuff like that. But I mean, still, they only gave a certain amount, per person, per employee. But the thing is, I understand, as far as the hierarchy and how certain people, how certain employees get special benefits and everything like that. I mean, there was actually a couple of times where, just this one guy was actually just pretty much did whatever he wanted to do. And my manager came to me and was like, yeah, we understand that this guy, can pretty much do whatever he wants to do, but we don't want that to inflict you guys. What do you mean? You don't want it to inflict us? It's like, well, you just coming to us and telling us what you just told us obviously is going to put a damper on our mood. But still, I understand all that. I understand the hierarchy. I understand, just different things with HR and all that stuff. And I'm not telling you to leave your job. Obviously, jobs are for some people, being employees for some people. And actually, you actually may transition out of your job and then actually maybe even have to go back to your job, because obviously you got to make money some kind of way. You got to pay your bills. You got to keep a roof over your head. In order to keep a roof over your head, more than likely, unless you're living in a homeless shelter or something like that, or living out of your car, which some people, I was surprised. I just watched a video on that. In California, there's actually a lot of people living in mobile homes on the street in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, California, so LA. And they actually did a study on that on YouTube. None the least, actually, it was a YouTube video where pretty much their channel was dedicated to different topics like that, going around the different cities and looking at people who are homeless and interviewing them and talking to them. So, I mean, like I said, there's a channel for everything. Just learn a niche. You may not want to get on video. You don't have to show your face on video. You can actually get somebody else to make the video. There's websites like Fiverr, and there's also websites like Upwork that'll actually get you to, people will make videos for you. And I'll put the links to those in the comments below. But what I want to tell you is, I understand about, the job transitions and all that stuff, the different companies and everything like that, just moving up the hierarchy. But the thing with YouTube is, yeah, you still got to move up the hierarchy, but you're in control of what you do. I mean, like I said, the lady put out 1 video per day. What if she would have put out 3 videos every day? Which I know somebody that did that. They didn't consistently do it for a long time, but they did that for a certain period and their channel blew up. So I mean, just get online. You don't have to have any editing videos, anything like that. I mean, obviously you're going to have thoughts in your head that says, I can't do that, I can't get on video. Don't think about can't, just think about what you can do. So I want to encourage you guys, just go check out the book below. You can see it in the comments. It's a free download. All you have to do is just go download the book, read it, check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know where you are, in your life right now. Are you thinking about being an employee, transition into an entrepreneur? Do you want to make extra money on the side? You can have a high side hustle. I mean, YouTube, you can use it as a side hustle. YouTube really pays people. I mean, they actually send checks to people. I mean, YouTube, you can get checks from YouTube, but there's other ways that you can make money on YouTube as well, which I actually talked a little bit more in detail about outside of that book, but you can check that out too. Just let me know in the comments where you are specifically, and you guys have a great day, great weekend, great week, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.